I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to the review. Um, since we started doing this channel, we've been bombarded with suggestions of teas to try, haven't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, and one of them constantly crops up. Introduce it, Nige.
Barry's, but not the one everyone keeps mentioning. We've got a few Barry's to come in the coming weeks and months,
Hmm.
but we're going to start at the baseline. So it's Barry's original, the entry level tea bags. Uh, yes, I had to order this from Ireland.
Yes. So we gave it 4 minutes.
We did. It said 3 to 5 minutes, and we split the difference, went
Went
down the
in.
middle,
Yeah,
and smells like tea. It smells like very fresh tea.
it does, doesn't it?
Yes. Anyway, cheers.
Chin chin. Ooh, ooh. Well, there's an interesting cup of tea. There's a lot going on
There is.
there.
It reminds me of other teas.
Okay.
There's quite a dry maltiness with the tannins, and it reminds me of some of the supermarket teas.
Okay.
Not in a bad way though, because I quite like it. I'll just put that out there. This is okay. It's not up there. It's okay, but it's their bog standard tea, isn't it?
It is. I'm enjoying it. There's a nice mouthfeel to this tea. There's a bit of creaminess I'm getting at the beginning. That might be too much milk. I don't think it is.
Actually, as I'm getting through this, that dry tannin things dissipating a bit, and I'm getting more of the underlying flavors coming through.
Yeah,
It's getting better the more I drink this.
it is very. It is. Yeah, it is getting better. Sorry, I was going to try and say something different, and I failed.
In fact, I'm about three-quarters of the way through my mug of tea already, and I'm thinking I need another one.
Um, there's a hint of old PG tips about this.
You know, when I was getting the aroma early on, uh, that does sound, aroma sounds better than sniffing it, doesn't it? I was right to use that, wasn't I?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Anyway, uh, it reminded me of PG tips, and I didn't want to say anything just in case that could be taken two ways, you see, because people get
yeah.
confused with new to PG tips, which is awful, but this had the aroma of the old PG tips, which was
Mhm.
okay.
This is yeah. It's like PG tips and a bit more
It
old
PG
styly.
tips with a hint of Tetley, I think.
Hmm. You could be right. You
It-
could be right.
it's a tea cocktail in one
It's a
mug.
tea cocktail. That's what it is.
No, I think this is a exceedingly good functional tea. I can't remember how much that cost, but they tend to be fairly cheap,
Okay.
the entry level ones. And I think that's basically the Irish Yorkshire tea, isn't it?
It also has hints of that.
Hmm.
It's a whole melange. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. It's a whole melange of,
Actually, I've not had a Yorkshire tea for quite a while. I tend to, when I have that, it's Yorkshire Gold I go to because,
yeah. Well, my theory is that perhaps put a bit of bog standard Yorkshire up against a little bit of bog standard Barry's.
yeah, that's
Because I think that there's a correlation between the two. I think there's something, the synergy. And I
yeah,
think
yes. So it'll be Ireland versus England.
Yes. Um, so there we go. Barry's tea. I would have done, what's it like when it's cooled down, but it's gone.
Oh, well, mine's almost finished. I don't
Yeah.
think this ever cools down because you finish it too quick. That's a cracking cup of tea. It started off down a bit,
Yeah.
then it rallied round, and it's left me finish wanting more.
Yeah, absolutely. Really enjoyed that. So that's that. There'll be more Barrys to come to, satisfy you Barry lovers out there. Um, we'll talk to you soon. In the meantime, goodbye.
Bye.